New at 10, a top LA lawmaker tells us he's met with President Biden, the administration, to urge immediate action as 120,000 Armenians are facing a humanitarian catastrophe.
Christina Pascucci visited Armenia recently. She has the stories from people on the ground.
They want to eliminate people living here. The only road connecting us to the whole world is closed.
Gayan Baglarian lives in the disputed territory of Nagorno-Karabakh, internationally recognized by most as being within Azerbaijan borders, but populated and controlled by native Armenians who have lived there thousands of years and call it the Republic of Artsakh.
Can you hear me okay? Oh, no.
Our call drops as yet another power and internet outage hits.
What just happened?
We have no light.
How often is that happening?
Several times per week.
She says the situation's more dire by the day, especially as her 4-year-old daughter Monica needs to leave the region for cancer treatment.
I'm being really concerned about my child because she cannot eat healthy food these days. There's no food actually, like no vitamins, no fruits, no vegetables.
There's an imminent threat of genocide right now.
Los Angeles City Council President Paul Krikorian oversees a city that's home to the largest Armenian diaspora, a city that voted to recognize Artsakh as an independent republic. He and Mayor Bass are urging the White House to send humanitarian aid. Last week, the Senate did the same.
Right now, the only lifeline corridor between the Republic of Artsakh and the rest of the world is the Lachin corridor. And that corridor has been blockaded by Azeri troops with the support of Russian troops who are supposedly peacekeepers in the area.
Hundreds are reportedly awaiting much-needed surgeries. Children cannot get to school. There's no gasoline for buses.
What is your message to the world?
My main message, don't be indifferent.
Azerbaijan's ambassador to the UN calls these claims fake.
We're hearing reports of people out of food, out of medicine, a humanitarian crisis. There's a Lemkin Institute, which is an independent body that just said that Armenians are on the brink of genocide.
There is no sense in over-politicizing the situation along the Lachin Road. There is no humanitarian crisis. Other actors like Russians, like ICRC, like medical ambulances, they're freely passing.
While the blockade continues, tensions remain high in Armenia since the 2020 war.
The Armenian military says it was targeted yet again by Azerbaijan forces, and their question today is if they're moving toward a democracy and the world continues to turn its back on them during this ongoing conflict, is being in a democracy safer? Is it worth it?
I was recently in Armenia and spoke to the deputy foreign minister.
There are questions asked. Is democracy capable to defend itself?
We're heading to some of the areas that were bombed.
We visited border conflict areas where people are suffering, like 82-year-old Greta, who fled Azerbaijan for Sok only to have her home bombed.
A couple of seconds wrong timing, they would have died with all the family members.
She says she now lives in her car.
Is that your granddaughter? Yeah. Oh, she's so cute.
This grandmother says most in her town know someone who's died. This mother dreams of a world where her daughter can go to cancer treatments without fear of a blockade. She hopes the international community chooses to act.
Our ancestors lived here, they were born here. We just want to live peacefully on our land.
Christina Pascucci, Fox 11 News.